Kelly here with Nature Isle Tropical Gourmet, and I'm here on the beautiful island of Dominica at the Secret Bay Resort. And we have a very special treat today because I get to be here with Miss Carol. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And what is so special about Carol is she contributed so many other recipes to the Nature Isle Tropical Gourmet Cookbook. So I can't wait to see what we've got going on here today. What are you making for us today, Carol?
So today we are going to be doing the Caribbean rosemary chicken.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I love rosemary. I love rosemary. So how do we start? What are the first ingredients here?
Okay, so right here we have our chicken, which is already seasoned. It doesn't matter what spices you use. So you could use a mix of peppers, green seasonings and so on. The important thing is that we have the rosemary, and we have that right here. So we've seasoned that. Normally we season it for maybe 3 hours or longer because that's how we do it in the Caribbean. Mostly we marinate overnight.
Ooh, so even longer, so it really gets that flavor.
The
okay, yeah. So this is, and you can just see, I don't know if you can get that on the smell-o-vision and the see-o-vision of the food, but it's beautiful, all the vibrant colors, and you use those peppers over there. Now, did you put any garlic in it?
Yes,
or?
So there's garlic in there, a bit of black pepper, there's parsley, there's chives, all these good things.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So then this is really the first step of the process, and then after you've marinated that and you have that ready, then what is our second step?
Okay, so second step is to saute our onions, tomatoes, and our rosemary. So I'm going to now chop up the onions.
Now, is this a dish that you have made for a long time, and is it in your family? Or?
So, although most of the dishes in the book are a collection of dishes from various families and my family, this one I created myself. I use sun-dried tomatoes normally in this, and I had some and couldn't figure out what to do with them or how to use them, and then I started created it. And rosemary is something that I really like.
So then we take all of these, right? And then we would, let me grab this for you. So then we would just saute them up in this pan, is that right?
Yes.
So then we would just put the oil in there, make sure we get that nice and warm. And then I understand there's a process to this, right? So it's not just throwing it all in the pan.
Exactly. So first we want to saute the onions.
All right, so then you would cook your onions from about, how long would you do that?
So for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, so once they're translucent, then you can add in the tomatoes.
Okay, so then you put in the tomatoes. And is this on about medium heat, low heat? About
on low heat.
Low heat.
Preferably on low heat.
Okay, and then how long do we leave the onions?
So you
the tomatoes.
Tomatoes for another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. At the end, you add in your rosemary needles.
It looks so beautiful. So then we would saute all of this, great. And then once you've done this, then what do you do?
Then you put in, so we are using today our Caribbean spicy barbecue sauce. You have the option of using the mellow barbecue sauce or the volcano barbecue sauce, which is hotter. I prefer the spicy one, so that's
kind
what
of
I've
in the
used
middle,
in this
right?
dish.
It's not too mild, not too hot. Right?
So that's what I've used in this dish. And you put in about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of it because you want to, have a lot of juices for your chicken to cook in.
Okay, and so then basically after this is all cooked, then you just pour this in.
Yes.
And then do you let that do anything?
Then you saute it for a while. You leave it to bubble up and to cook for a while, maybe about 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And after that, you pour it over your chicken.
Wonderful. So now, have you made this for a lot of people, this dish?
Yes, I have made it, and most people who have tried it love it.
Really love it. Well, it smells so fragrant. The smell's just amazing right here. I wish you guys could smell it. So then after we've done the first step and the second step, what do we do then?
So then you put it in the oven.
Okay.
To bake for about 45 minutes until the juices run clear. There's no blood in there.
So then so a chicken would go in first. Do we need to maybe oil the pan,
yes,
or is that
oil
necessary?
the pan a bit so it won't stick.
Okay.
And then you put in the chicken and then pour the mixture, which will include your barbecue sauce.
So that's already in there. It's all getting happy in there with the sauces. And then how long did you say?
For about 45 minutes or until
what temperature?
At about normally I use 345.
Okay.
But some people choose to cook it slower than that. Okay. And you pour it over, your chicken, and then that's it.
What do you like to serve it with when you have your main dish?
So you could serve it with anything. It goes well with rice, with veggies, with salads, whatever you like.
Oh, that looks so wonderful. And I love the way you cut the onions. They're in a circle, so they look really pretty. I'm gonna plate this up.
For sure.
All right. Oh yeah. Whew, that looks good. Try this. Oh wow, that is so good. Wow, amazing. Well, Carol, thank you so much for joining us today and making this beautiful dish.
Oh, you're very, very welcome.
And thank you for joining us here at the Secret Bay Resort in Dominica. Stay tuned for where we'll go next on our Nature Isle culinary journey.